Hello YouTube, it is Damien in the Sunderland. It is Bright Lights. It is episode 41 of Bright Lights, and here we are with a Sunderland side who've got Liverpool in the Cabaret Cup 4th round. You might be thinking, Dave, why are you bringing us the Cabaret Cup 4th round? Because I'm doing a double episode today. Sorry, I should say not a double upload, but a double game episode where we've got Arsenal in the Premier League coming up in just a second. There's also something to talk about with the fixtures. We will go through the fixtures as well, but we are currently in 7th. That is correct. When you last joined us, we did lose to Burnley on the YouTube. We then streamed, and we had a shocking stream. But since we last met you against Burnley, if we go all the way up here, we lose to 1-0. We then lost 3-0 to... We lost 3-0 to Liverpool at home and then beat Liverpool in a testimonial 4-3 in what was a crazy game of football match. Jordan Henderson getting sent off in his own testimonial for a challenge that wasn't even worthy of a red card. I didn't even think it was a foul. There we are. We then lost to West Ham 3-0, lost to Leeds, lost to City, ended the stream. I was pretty upset. We then beat Newcastle 3-1 in a game that we played 4-3-3 in. We then beat Doncaster 2-0. We then beat Chelsea, right? We beat Chelsea 4-3, playing 4-3-3, and I thought that was the turning point. It sort of was, you know, we drew to West Brom back from international break, and again, we got absolutely dominated by the 4-3-3. Wasn't too happy with the 4-3-3, but we played against West Ham. Played against West Ham, played against Spurs. We scored late on, but really, it was an even game. Somebody's got man of the match because he saved another penalty in that game, I think, off the top of my head. We then beat Hull 4-1, and then the run of form came. You want to know why the run of form game? We started changing tactics. We beat Hull playing 4-3-3. I wasn't happy with the 4-3-3 yet again, not creating enough change. Played the 4-2-3-1. I actually tried to play on the counter in the 4-2-3-1, and it worked. At one stage, we were at the races. We were conceding a lot of chances. So I decided to go on the counter. Seemed to help us a little bit. Against Brighton, though, against Brighton, I think that's who we just saw. We then played Bournemouth there in a game that we played 4-3-3 again. And it wasn't great. We're just conceding a lot of chances playing 4-3-3. So I decided, let's change the tactic up. Against Sheffield, we played we played an asymmetric system, which I'll show you in a second. We won playing on a counter system. We weren't great, but we were okay. We got the win. It was fine. Against Everton, I tweaked it slightly, and this is where the run form comes in. We scored 4 goals, looking good. We're getting the best out of Marquez now, playing 2 up front. It was pretty good. We then played Everton. It was also at the same time we actually lost Haller and Watmore to injury. We then beat Everton and beat them 4-1, played them off the park. It was absolutely a great performance from us. And we just beat Leicester 3-1 in the game on stream as well. We did stream in the FM Premier League. We beat Brighton in a crazy game in the FM Premier League. 3 goals after the 90th minute. We were 1-0 down. We scored 75th minute. Trent Alexander-Arnold scored a 92nd minute free kick there to win what I thought won the game. We conceded from kickoff with an own goal from Matip, a deflected shot that went in. And then in the 96th minute, with only 93 minutes of added time, was a corner which Van Dijk headed back across goals, hit Duffy and went in. We won 3-2. Matt Ryan making something like 7 saves. It was 7 key saves. It was crazy. But as you can see here, with the new asymmetric system, we're looking all right. We're in Europe here. We're onto the tactic screen. And there we are. There we go. This is what we're playing. So we're playing a little bit more cautiously on the break, even though we keep the ball quite well. I'm tempted to move it to attacking. But we actually play on a counter-pressing system, but not on counter-pressing, more cautious. Shorter passing on a much higher tempo. Playing for set pieces, running at defence. We're very good from set pieces. But look at the counter. Look at the distribute quickly. So looking to play out, but we're looking to press, get stuck in the opposition, but sit a little bit deeper, set a bit of a BPO trap, wait for them to come out, and then hit them on the break, hit with Marquez and Thuram over the top. And Thuram's been scoring goals, so is Marquez, and so is the strikers off the bench. And there we go. Sergi Sampri, Alex there, De Silva, Serrata, Garcia, and Burgess. I'm actually going to play Nashimito, who is going to be our cup keeper for the year, because he's been growing and looks quite good. He actually played very well against Liverpool the last game that he played too, and he played in the cup, and at the moment he's been playing very well in the cup, so I've decided to play him again. We've gone quite first choice though. We're looking okay. Unfortunately, there's an injury to Godin and to McCarthy. Got in there with an injury that I'm not happy with. He's out for another 9 days to 3 weeks. In saying that, though, with the fixtures, you may notice there's no game in November, Damien. What's going on? 2022 World Cup still in Qatar, so they haven't moved it. So the whole of November is the World Cup, and the whole of December till the 31st. So these will be the last 2 games for the stream as well. We've got to get into the match preview here, though. It's now 11:30 to me. I'm struggling. It's 2 games, Jackson. Try and eke it out. Anyhow, we are going to play with that system there. We are going to get into it, though, and hopefully we get a win. With the way that we're going, I feel like we can do some damage over Liverpool. They're lining up with Tandy up front, Woodburn, Salah, and Iwobi. Partey, Luiz, which is still really good. Nikolai and Marsic. You look at the bench, and they've got quite a few lads. Ruben Diaz, Van Dijk on the bench. Luiz is a very good player. Becker's on the bench. Butler's in goals. I feel like that we can do something here. They haven't started Trent. I wonder if they got some injuries. Liverpool, maybe they're taking a little bit slightly. They don't have injuries. Henderson's unhappy. He's not getting enough first-team football. Once first-team football, he's a player that I wouldn't mind bringing back into the Liverpool fold if we can get scout report in here. I think he'll be quite good at 32. Damo, you looking slim. Do you work out Big Dog Maktovic, far out. I haven't seen that name in the chat right now. Nah, mate, we just can't put on weight. Anyhow, we're going to get into it here, and we're going to go in there. We owe Liverpool after what happened last time in the league. Can we do it? We're going to go into the kickoff here. I don't put opposition instructions with this system. I just let the game play and just really look to press teams out of it. Anyway, I'm expecting Liverpool to win, but your score predictions in the chat anyhow, and we'll get into it here. It is Liverpool versus Sunderland, and hopefully it'll be okay. Anyway, what more with the ball? Big Dog Maktovic, so you get picked for the under 18s there at Raiders, or you get have to play 16s. Anyway, Alex with the ball there, playing back to Burgess. Burgess now with the ball. Plays David Garcia. Garcia back in the Burgess. Burgess with the ball. His ball down the line looks for Watmore. Watmore to Alex. It's usually a pointless highlight, but we are keeping it well. Miguel actually scored and played so well. Yeah, that's good. Good to see. Miguel actually played so well in the last game, but we have gone back to Miguel to Sergio Sam because he's quite good as what he would be when nearly scores. But about Metro now. Wow, you can move to Metro playing 18s? Hopefully you're playing 18s. Anyway, Alex from the corner. We're good from corners. Ball in. Luiz heads away. De Silva's actually in some goal-scoring form. Finds to run from distance, but straight at Butland. Maktovic actually coached last year Jackson for the win, so he's from Adelaide. Butland with a long throw. A Wobie there. We don't win it with Garcia, who I did bring in over Wesley Hoyt. Hoyt hasn't been performing too well, so I did bring him out of this game, but he's performing okay in the league. Anyway, Marquez there. Can he bury it across the keeper? Butland with a big save. Marquez in some good form, so I expect him to score, but that's there. 17s, unfortunately, was away for trials. That's all right, though. Metro's not a bad club. There we go. Alex there with the ball. Back post, headed away, and there we are. Just don't hold the ball too much. You'll be fine, my friend. Hopefully you develop well. And Metro's not a bad club to be at. Anyway, Raiders a little bit shocking. Anyway, Wobie there, Ben Woodburn on the break, and how has Woodburn missed? I don't know. This game should be 1-1 after 5 minutes. Anyhow, there, it is not too bad. But I'm happy with how it started. I'm English. I don't understand. Talking about club soccer in Australia, Big Dog Jackson for the win. It is fine. There we are. Anyway, 25 minutes there. Yeah, up the Poms. There you are. Gotta love Big Dog in the chat. Still 30 minutes played and looking good off the break. You know, we're still. I actually feel like we actually keep more of the ball in this system we did in the 4-3-3. And it does, you know, you do rely a lot on Marquez and Tarum to provide. They're bringing a lot more creativity. That's fine by me. Anyhow, it looks like they've changed the playing a little bit more caution, which means they're playing on the break, trying to lure us out. I'm happy with the performance so far. Keep it up. If we win on penalties, I'm happy. I actually think that with the teams left in the Cabaret Cup, I know Leicester got through, we just beat. And I think there's a couple other teams that, I think they'll beatable in the form that win. If we can get past Liverpool, get a decent draw in the quarterfinal, we might be able to get into the semi-final and maybe even the final. But we'll wait and see as Gomez comes forward here. And he could kill our hopes with a good ball. Wobie there. What a save from Flavio. That's a great save from Flavio. Hitsway's our cup keeper. He's growing into quite a keeper. They've been deemed a promising goalkeeper. I actually think this camera angle is the best to watch it from because it just shows how far he had to go back. It's a great header from a Wobie, by the way. You know, Wobie getting up, heads up back across the keeper, and Flavio readjusts well, fingertips onto the post. Great save from Flavio. And there we are. Happy with director cam, and there we go. It's a great save from the goalkeeper, the young Portuguese international. Damn, mate, how's the MRSO? I don't know who the MRSO is, mate, but bet they're okay. 51 minutes played. Salah there with the party. Thomas Partey there heads it away. De Silva there with the ball. Finds Markstrom. Can we go on the break? The ball out to Marquez now. This is where we've been so good of late. Marquez now with numbers in the box. Back post looking for Watmore. Watmore won't get up, but we will win a throw in deep. Surely I get invited to the wedding. I don't have a missus, if that's what you're getting at, Big Dog Maktovic. But if I did and a wedding was happening, you can get an invite by all means, my friend. There we are. You were talking about the Miss O's. You spelled it wrong. Anyway, Adam Luiz coming on there. He's a young player as Adam. I feel like we can do some damage to Adam in the middle of the park. But anyway, we are going to change the game here. Got the best of games from Alex there. We don't really have too much on the bench in terms of what we can change. So I'm actually going to just bring Miguel in as a Mazzala. There we are. And we're going to bring Haller on for Watmore too. I played Watmore in this game just because it was a little bit unfit. Anyway, they're looking for overlaps and stuff. That's fine. What does that mean? Anyway, Lewis there with the ball from distance over the bar. Anyway, time ticking away. Salah with a corner. They're good from set pieces at Liverpool. Anyway, Haller, can you get there first? He won't. Salah's too quick, and it's a decent ball in. Tandy knocks down for Woodburn. We're 1-0 down. And unreal. We're 1-0 down to Liverpool. We've been quite good in the game. We've actually played alright. We're going to move from cautious to attacking, but keep the same system. There we are. It's a good header there away, and just the ball comes back in. We don't pick up Tandy, who's a wonder kid. Knocks it down, a Woolboom with a great finish. Not much Flavio can do about that one. We are going to... Oh, there's a highlight from kickoff. We are going to move to attacking, though. And there we are. Luazano with the ball. Find Sergi Saran. See you, Damon. Have a good one. See you too, big dog. And find De Silva. De Silva in the Luazano. Luazano there with the ball on Marquez. Marquez gets absolutely belted. There we are. Sulla now on the break. Surely we're not going to go 2-0 down just like that. The ball, Jonathan gets there. De Silva now. De Silva with the ball into Marquez. Marquez finds Tarum. Tarum now. We'll find Miguel on the overlap. Haller's there. Haller's 1v1 with the keeper. Haller straight at Butland. We've had a couple of clear-cut chances there, and just... Oh, it just hasn't happened. Anyway, looks like they're trying to play with a higher tempo. That's fine. I'm absolutely going to bring a Bubba on for Tarum, I reckon. And there we are. That's going to be our third and final change. Sergi Sampri on the ball. I have faith in the system. Robertson there with a great challenge. And that should be the highlight. There we are. I'm going to tell us to just get that little bit, push a little bit more forward. Can we find the last chance? Nasamito then. Goes second line to De Silva, which is fine for me. De Silva going long into Marquez. Bubba's with him, but Marquez is 1v1! And there it is, Sunderland 1, Liverpool 1. We've been good value for it. The system works well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. And it is Sunderland 1, Liverpool 1. And I'm pretty happy with that. There we go. I'm going to take a bit of a stress drink here, because it looks like it could go to penalties. I'm going to stay on attacking. Are we? No, I'm going to move a bit more cautious again. There we are. Marquez has found his goal scoring feet. Our feet, that's the game trying to think that Butland's going at his feet. It's just a weird animation. Butland's been having a good game until then, but he gets a defensive mistake for that. Game's ticking away here. Is there going to be a last-minute highlight? There could be here. Nascimento there. Goes long. Looking for Hallo, who's okay in the air. Doesn't win it, though, and it will be a Wobie. If we conceded late, do as I would cry. Wobie with the switch. Gomez has Mo Salah on the overlap. Salah's got numbers in the box. Plays to Thomas Partey. He's in. Partey there. And we've conceded late, and that's us done in the Cabaret Cup. Promising signs, though, in terms of cup competition, right? Is you can tell that the change of system's working, A, and B, that if we play like how we've played here in the FA Cup so far in the Cabaret Cup, I'll rate us strongly. Anyway, there's a highlight from kickoff. We've had a crazy game in the FM League. Can we have a crazy game here? Anyway, Jonathan, the Garcia. Garcia in the Miguel. Miguel now. We have to build from the back. Miguel can't lose it. He does find Burgess. Burgess, knock it to Haller. It's a poor ball. And I think that's going to be game over there as the ball goes long, looking for Tandy. Picked up by Jonathan. Jonathan with the ball to Burgess. We need to go long. We need to go quickly there. Anyway, you better cry now. I'll try to. Flavio with the ball to Luazano. Luazano now with the ball into De Silva. He loses out. It's game over, really, unless we win it right back right now and go very long and direct. Robertson with the ball. Still with Robertson. The ball into the box there. It's headed away from Jonathan. Headed back into the box. It's game over. Mo Salah, we don't deserve to be 3-1 down now. That's really, really tough to take, that we don't deserve those two late goals. I felt like we'll value for that game. Salah scores yet again. We lose 3-1 to Liverpool. It's game over. Very even game. And we have decided to lose it. 3-1 here. Could be 4-1 if the referee doesn't blow his whistle right now. I'm hoping he does, because it doesn't deserve to be 4-1. It doesn't even deserve to be 3-1. 2-1 on the night, probably, yeah. But there we are. Deserved victory for Liverpool. I'm going to tell the lads they were unlucky. And there we are. Look, we were good value for that, and we nearly got two penalties like we wanted to. But we have lost here. But that's going to be the end of the first part of the episode, and I will see you in a second for the Arsenal game in just a second. As you can see, Nakamura just not having the best of time, but playing for Juve, but can't get a work permit. Yet again, that 4-point system, I don't get it. We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen, in a second for the Arsenal game. Welcome back, YouTube. Episode 41, second game. It's us versus Arsenal, pretty unchanged. I'm going to move Haller in as well into here as well before I forget. We've gone on pretty much first choice. I think Miguel's our first choice defensive midfielder. He actually adds some goals to himself as well, and he's been growing the wonder kid. When you have a wonder kid, you try to play him as much as possible. I don't mind selling Sergi Sampras on, like I said, and if Bournemouth give me enough money, I will. Watmore will probably stay because he is English, and there we are. Anyway, to run there, Marquez, Luazano, Haller, Alex there, Miguel. Really missing Mike Godin, but he will be back after the World Cup. I'm hoping he hasn't declined too much as a footballer. Hasn't really. He's lost a little bit, but not too much. He'll probably get that back, the wonder kid. Anyway, we're going to submit the team, and off we go. Predictions against Arsenal, boys, in the chat. What do you reckon? As always, links in the description below. Now, if you want to follow the stream, Arsenal have a very good team. They have Haaland, they have Dembele, Jesse Lingard, and Fekir, who's apparently their captain. Hamsik, Sabitzer, a very good side. Lender's a very good keeper. Torreira, De Ligt's on the bench, Paul Lopez. Anyhow, us on the break, I think, are quite good. We are going to do that, and I'm just going to say we've been on a good run lately. Go out there and impress me. I'll take a draw. But I expect us to lose against Arsenal as well, but we'll see how we go. Anyway, it's going to be us in the red and the white, and obviously Arsenal in the black and the red little stripe there in the middle there, the little V stripe. And we'll be okay, hopefully. Anyway, Miguel there finds Luizano there, and that will be the end of the highlight. I'm just looking for us to go out there, play on the counter, try and win the ball back as quickly as possible, try and hit him on the break, and be good from set pieces. Haller with the ball in back post there, headed away from Haller, but will forward it to Rum. Rum gets there first, wheels around, can he get in across? Instead, he backheels it to the Silva, who might be able to get across in, work some space for a cross. He does cross it, back post though, it won't fall to anyone in particular, but can we win the ball back with Alex? We do now. He's got a very good cross on him, but it's a bit deep now. We can't afford to lose it there. Miguel now, he's got a very good pass, but instead just gives it to Sabitzer, and Haller, the pacey hitman, is going to be there. Haller with the ball, looking for Musa Dembele, looking for Jesse Lingard, he's in, and that's deflected to Silva and in typical Sunderland fashion, where you can see an own goal. Great stuff. Probably haven't deserved that, to be honest. They just hit us on the brakes. A poor pass there from Miguel as well. Not happy with that one there at all. And if we're 2-0 down from a corner, we're in trouble. Anyway, the ball comes in. Header. What a save from Smith. He's cleared by Burgess. And Fekir there. Great challenge from Miguel. Miguel now. Goal line technology saying it wasn't in. We know that that's the case. Haven't seen one been overturned yet. Going to say if we can maybe get a little bit creative. It would be nice. I have faith in the system of us getting a goal. Anyway, Alex there from deep. Whips it in towards the back post there. Marquez with the header. What a header too. Gets there. Nods that one past Leno. What a header from Marquez. It's his 9th goal for the year. He started the goal score now, the Wonder Kid. Alex with another assist. He's been so good from dead balls. Hence why he starts over Luizano. Hence why he starts over Godin when Godin's injured. And he's just a really good midfield option. There we are. And it is a highlight, but straight away, as a highlight from kickoff, I don't like this. Lingard with the ball now. Still with Jesse Lingard into Fekir. Fekir now with the ball. His ball switched out wide there to Sabitzer. He's got room. But in the end, it's poor from Sabitzer. And De Silva now. We're good on the break, but he hasn't played the ball. You know, we have 2 guys sitting up top of the last man, like we have now. Thuram now. Can he find Marquez? Marquez is in here. It's a great save from Leno. I was about to say, I put my money on Marquez to bury this because he's been in such good form, but Leno stands big with a great one-on-one save, and Haller now with the ball. It was a poor finish though. Gets cleared. Thuram, can he hit one from distance? He does. Leno with a flying save. It was probably going wide anyway. Good pressure here from Sunderland. You can see why the new formation works so well. We're just so good on the break. We're so good at counter-pressing. I'm really happy with the system too. You know, we don't just give the ball away either in the system. We do look to keep it too, so I'm pretty happy, but it's another corner here. Fekir now, ball in, back post. Haller with the header. I think Smithies has deflected it into the centre-back, and then it's cleared away from Miguel. He didn't get a clear contact because Smithies got a touch on it. Anyway, McKenna with the header. Smithies with a catch. Good claim too. And there we are. Smithies having a decent game. Both keepers having a decent game, so to say. But yeah, playing quite well. Would have liked Marquez to finish that chance. As you can see in this system, we do create a lot. I would happily take a draw. Anyway, Alex from that deep position again. Goes long into the box. That's a poor ball by his standards, but Thuram's a quick body and he will get out there. But he hasn't got many numbers. Goes back to Hoyt. Hoyt's ball to De Silva. De Silva now with Miguel. Miguel now good with a pass and he looks out there to De Silva who's in space. The ball down the line to Marquez. Marquez is there. His first touch time was good. Gets into the box. Later to Thuram. Leno, what a save by Leno. Thuram should score that every day. It's not over the line. Clearly wasn't. And Leno with a great save down low to his right. Yet again, not finishing the chances we're creating. When we brew these moments against big sides, we always do. But we're playing well here against Arsenal, and that is the main thing. We're going to tell the lads that we're playing well. Keep it up. I'm happy with the performance. Keep it up. Look delighted. We're not going to make a change just yet. Feel like Thuram's missed a couple of clear-cut chances, and we might bring a Bubba Fofana on. Might be a game for a poacher and Daniel Wood. He's got very good finishing as Daniel Wood, and he's been growing, Daniel. You know, if we can highlight him before there's a highlight, you know, if we can. You just see how well he's growing. So is Fofana, right? Fofana's growing very well too, but not as well as Daniel Wood. Anyway, 60th minute played. I am thinking about that change, but Thuram's having a good game too, so maybe not. We're going to make that change first up, and I think that it is going to be here as a centre attacking mid. Thinking that maybe Luizano's not having the best of the game. We just don't have anyone there. McCarthy's injured. You know, we lost Godin, which means that's pretty hard to do. We might take Luizano off. Might get Alex a bit further forward and advanced playmaker on attack. Or advanced playmaker on attack. And we're going to get Sergi Samprin as the Mazzala. He's not the best as a Mazzala, is he? You know, he doesn't have the best at tackling. But he's not bad everywhere else. I feel like maybe Miguel's more suited to it. We'll go and put Sergi Samprin back a line. If you look at Miguel as a central midfielder, he's very good as Mazzala. So we are going to get him in there. We're going to play that, I feel. That's the first change. There we are. Luizano's had a very good run of form of late. Ever since he's got a new contract. We were looking to maybe actively sell him. who didn't, and there he is. He's also nearly homegrown as well. He's another 2 years away from being an English international. We are going to make that change there. We are going to bring Turam on. We are going to bring Daniel Wood on. There's a little bit more pace as a poacher there, and I feel like that's really what we're going to make in terms of an attacking change. But see how we go. Have a good one, Cooper. And there we are. Fakir with the ball there. Smithies came for it. It's headed off the goal line by Burgess after they hit the bar. Apparently someone was offside. Dembele interfered on an offside position. See you, Eleanor. Have a good one. And there we are, 85 minutes played, and there we are. In terms of maybe a last dance change, I'm going to bring Watmore on. There's a little bit of pace on that side. And there we are. Going to confirm that one, and there we go. Can we maybe find something late doors here? It doesn't look like we are. It looks like it's going to be game over. I'll take a 1-1 draw versus Arsenal. We've been the better side here. It is going to finish 1-1. Happy with that. If Marquez had his shooting boots on, we would have won that game. Anyhow, that's another positive sign. Well done, lads. A lot of people we proved wrong there. And we have indeed, a very good game from the boys. And we're arguably slightly the better side, I thought. Going into the World Cup break, though, I think we are in 7th or maybe 8th in terms of that. Nakamura there playing a good game. 7 games without losing with the new system too. And we are in 7th going into the World Cup break. That is going to be the end of the YouTube episode, though. As always, links in the description below. Come follow us on Twitch and on Twitter. But from Damien, Sunderland, and Bright Lights, that is the end of the episode of episode 41. I'll see you next time for episode 42.